Please remember to like, subscribe and comment, as we love to hear back from our viewers. Also, if you enjoy our videos, please consider becoming a patron of our show through Patreon and or GoFundMe. Links are listed below the video in the description. From the deepest, darkest recesses of Dangerous Nerds headquarters, Keith Moncrief and Gerry Kissell.
Hey guys, it's Pop Culture Minefield with Keith
and Gerry.
And we're here this week to talk about some nerd stuff. We got some cool stuff. First, we're going to start off with is the birthdays, which is today's birthday is Luc Besson.
Ooh,
yeah.
French director.
He did that one movie that was really good called The Fifth Element.
Oh, I was going to say Taxi with Queen Latifah.
Oh man, what about that? He did this one with this big giant French guy that played a hitman for the Italian mafia.
Oh yeah, wasn't that called The Professional?
The Professional! Or Leon.
Leon.
Le Professionnel.
Oh, that was so cool.
Gary Oldman's awesome in that movie.
He's awesome in every movie.
Yeah, he is, but that was like one of my favorites. It's like, who do you want me to get? Everyone! Anyway. Actor Brad Dourif, best known for Ragtime with Jimmy Cagney. No. He was in that. That's actually, he was the guy that's locked up in the house and Jimmy Cagney's trying to get him to come out and he ends up dying at the end.
How about Doom?
Oh, he was, yeah, he played, oh my gosh, what was his name? The scientist for Baron Harkonnen.
Yeah, that was, wow. So
all right.
You would.
We're having brain farts.
Yeah, wait. Older you get.
This is what happens when you get old. And then, of course, he's also best known as Chucky. Yeah. And I don't know, I heard that Sci-Fi is going to be doing their series, and I'm not excited about it. Brad Dourif's not involved. It's just, I don't know. I'm a big fan of the original films up to the military school, and then I was kind of done.
Yeah.
But I love Brad Dourif. I think he's hilarious. And then, of course, I don't know this guy, but I know it's his birthday. Is J.G. Hertzler. He played General Martok on Deep Space Nine.
Oh, great character.
So,
pretty much joining, I think, in season 5.
Is he a Klingon?
Yeah, he's Klingon.
Okay. So, oh, you said it like Captain Kirk. I say Klingon. He says Klingon.
Yeah.
Captain Kirk said Klingon too, and it used to annoy me. Like, why is he saying that? Is it because he's Canadian?
Kirk said it, and it's good enough for me.
All right. The first news we got is the hit book series for young adults and kids is The Last Kids on Earth is going to be a new series on Netflix, animated, and they've nailed getting Bruce Campbell and Mark Hamill. But you've got more news on it as far as who else was cast.
Yeah. This is going to be something that will also include the vocal talents of Rosario Dawson, Catherine O'Hara.
Oh my God, I love her.
Keith David. and
I mean, we love Keith David too. Childs. We need some a little more even-tempered Childs.
And Garland Wynn. But again, this is just going to be fun. This is one more reason why you probably can't do without Netflix. I mean, if you're having to go through at the end of the month figuring out what you can keep and what you can't keep based on how much scratch you have left, this is definitely going to be one of those things you're going to...
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I might renew my subscription because, I canceled mine after they canceled Daredevil. You bastards. Anyway, now you had some news on the DCU free subscription?
Yes, this is going to be a free subscription period for the next 2 weeks that they're going to do to allow you the opportunity to check out Titans and also to check out Doom Patrol and check out the return of Young Justice. And so they're offering just the first episodes of all 3 of those shows if you check it out for the next 2 weeks.
Which is really good because, like, when I joined, I got it for 7 days.
Yeah.
I got it 7 days for free. They're giving you that extra bump for another 7 days. So I think like that. That gets you 2 free episodes of Doom Patrol.
They're trying to offset the fact that, as time goes on, that gets us closer and closer to the launch of Disney Plus. And they're trying to make a case for them being something that you would want to invest time and, more importantly, money into. Because things are about to get really, really tight as far as you and your money is concerned if they keep launching all of these different services that basically want to
pay for play. And of course, speaking of DC, we need to move on to Ezra Miller and Grant Morrison and The Flash.
Yeah, it turns out that Warner Brothers still isn't making any real headway with launching a Flash movie. Now, it has been, 4 years since they announced, 5 years really, since they announced they were doing one. And nothing really has happened.
Yeah, because we were expecting something because the footage of The Flash that was put into Justice League was shot by the director that was supposed to be doing the Flash movie.
Yes, and also the revelation that there was a scene that they had shot for Justice League that was Bruce giving the Flash his new costume.
Yeah, they left that completely out, so we never got... It was supposed to be the actual Flash costume that we all love.
Now, we saw it, though. We saw a version
a glimpse of it in the dream sequence.
Yeah, Batman v Superman had a glimpse of the actual costume, which was covered by all this other stuff that he had been wearing when he came back and talked to Bruce.
Yeah, so...
But, basically, Ezra Miller is a big geek, if you haven't figured that out by now. And so he really wants this to be something that is going to be successful and to also feature him. So he went out and he got Grant Morrison to help him put together this script, which is just, it's crazy and it's cool at the same time. I think Warner Brothers should just get off their butts and just go ahead and just go along.
And I'm not sure what I saw this morning, but we'll probably talk about it again maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is that Ezra Miller? I saw something that he might be stepping down or stepping out from the writing, but we'll get into that in the next episode, because the big story right now that we need to get to is once again dealing with Warner, and this is going to cause a shakeup over there. Is James Gunn, Suicide Squad 2 director and writer, is going to be stepping back into the helming of Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yes. Now, the way this works is he is still going to be working on the reboot of Suicide Squad. They've made a lot of changes to accommodate him being there. So it's not like they're just going to go ahead and drop this, because then, you're screwed without anything to show for it. But also, James Gunn, I think he liked what Warner Brothers did in stepping up when they did to give him the opportunity.
Yeah, but the big concern is where's he going to go after that? Because if he's going to stay with this film, is he going to be able to cross-direct through Marvel to DC to do the next Suicide Squad?
I don't know.
If they're going to do one. And
so far, Kevin Feige still has that rule in place for actors, and I'm assuming that same
for the directors
is for the directors.
That's what I'm thinking too. It's like, so what are we looking at here? And the other thing that we talked about earlier too is the shakeup that's going to be happening at Warner, because we lost actors over James Gunn stepping in there.
Joel Kinnaman, who was Rick Flag.
And, I loved him as that character.
Yeah, and Will Smith, who played Deadshot. Both left this production. Now, Gunn still had Deadshot as part of the script.
Let's not forget Jared Leto, because they didn't like each other.
Jared Leto and James Gunn don't get along, so Joker wasn't going to be a part of this. And that led to Jared Leto going ahead and accepting Mobius the Vampire for Sony. If that takes off and becomes something big, then you've really lost a Joker, and you've lost Will Smith, in something that really those were two actors, along with Margaret Robbie, who did very well as far as many audiences were concerned in the first Suicide
I don't know
Squad.
anybody who didn't like her as Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
So
it's a situation, and it's a sticky situation. Unfortunately for Warner
looks
Brothers,
like we found ourselves in a sticky situation. So as we, well, I mean, you're looking at something that's really a big shakeup over at Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
I don't see how this is going to end or bode well for them in the long run.
No, because again, Gunn has, if they go ahead and reinstate him, then it's looking like he might get his old position back at Marvel Studios, becoming the guy that Kevin Feige is going to lean on to help set up the cosmic universe for all future writers and directors.
Well, Gunn gets it. I mean, let's look past all the negative stuff that everybody had, because I've read some of his stuff way back in the 2000s when he had just his blog, before even MySpace.
Yeah.
And he was saying stuff back then, and I get it. I get people are upset, but Horn seems to feel that this guy, he didn't want to hire him back, told him he wasn't going to hire him back, but he saw something really redemptive in what he was doing. Maybe he also saw some numbers. I don't know. You never know, because this is an industry. Stop with the personal stuff, separate art from the artists, and realize that this really comes down to who's going to make the money and who's going to make a film that people want to go see.
I think with the release and success of Captain Marvel, you're looking now at the MCU, which has probably collectively made about $18 billion in just 10 years with 21 films.
And we're going to get into Captain Marvel next episode, because I got stuff to say, man. And any of you who follow me on Facebook know I've said a few things. And oddly, I come out in defense of Marvel and Disney in this situation, but I'm not pretending that they're not doing stuff. So, but let's catch that up on the next episode. For right now, this is Keith.
And Gary.
And Pop Culture Minefield is out of here. Boom.
Y'all come back now, you hear?